R-Vee dealers don't make their real money the way you think, and that's the problem. Price drops, trade-in bonuses, end-of-month deals, most of it isn't what it looks like. There are hidden rules running every R-Vee sale. Rules about time, financing, inventory pressure, rules buyers never see until it's too late to undo the deal. So today, we're exposing 30 weird facts about R-Vee dealers that explain how these deals really work, and why knowing them before you buy can save you thousands. Dealer lot inventory. Most people assume the dealer owns every R-Vee sitting on that asphalt. That assumption costs money. In reality, nearly every unit on a lot is financed through floor plan loans issued by banks and captive lenders. The dealer is renting inventory by the month. Each unsold R-Vee accrues interest, insurance, and curtailment fees the moment it arrives. Industry disclosures show average holding costs reaching $800 to $1,200 per unit per month after rate hikes. That pressure builds silently. When inventory ages past 180 days, the math flips. Discounts appear not from generosity, but survival. Now watch how rates tighten. VIEs, floor plan interest rates, quietly doubled. Back when borrowing was cheap, dealers could sit comfortably. That era ended quietly. Floor plan interest on each R-Vee rose from 4% to 8 or 9%, depending on credit lines. Bank rate sheets and lender bulletins confirm the jump after 2021. Every unit now bleeds cash monthly. Insurance, storage, and interest stack together. Holding a R-Vee can burn $1,000 each month without moving. Multiply that across dozens of units, and pressure becomes relentless. This is why sudden price drops appear mid-season. It is not generosity, it is arithmetic forcing action. Once interest climbs, time stops being neutral and starts becoming dangerous. If this breakdown is helping you see dealer tactics more, clearly support the channel by liking this video, subscribing for future breakdowns, and sharing your thoughts below. Your input shapes what we investigate next and helps others avoid costly mistakes. Inventory age matters more than sticker price. Sticker price grabs attention, but age decides fate. Inside dealer systems, every R-Vee carries a ticking clock measured in days, not dollars. Once inventory passes 120 days, internal flags appear. At 180 days, pressure intensifies, interest charges climb, storage costs accumulate, lenders start asking questions. Dealer software highlights these units in red, signaling risk. That is when flexibility appears. A higher sticker on a fresh unit means less leverage than an older R-Vee priced lower. Age weakens resolve. Time forces movement. Watch listings closely. The oldest units bend first. Age creates pressure, and pressure changes how prices are presented. Advertised prices rarely reflect final cost. Scroll past the headline price and the truth shows up later. Advertised numbers on a R-Vee are designed to start conversations, not finish deals. Freight charges appear. Preparation fees follow. Documentation costs slide in last. Dealer fine print confirms totals rising by $6,000 to $12,000 after commitment. This is not accidental. Advertisements hook attention. The contract captures profit. Listings rarely include dealer-installed packages already bolted on. Once paperwork begins, leverage shrinks. Walking away feels harder. That gap between screen price and final number is where margins live. That price gap exists because profit does not live where most people look. Add-ons carry the highest margins. Profit does not hide in the R-Vee itself. It lives in the extras. Paint protection, fabric coatings, tire plans, gap coverage, extended service contracts. Dealer training documents show these add-ons marked up 300 to 600% above cost. Coating that costs $100 sells for $900. A warranty priced at $2,000 may cost the dealer $500. These items are pitched after agreement, when resistance is low. They are framed as safety, not profit. Declining them feels risky. Accepting them quietly inflates totals. This is where unit margins turn into money. Those margins only surface fully after the handshake feels final. The sale isn't finished. When the price is agreed, relief sets in. Once a price is accepted, that feeling is intentional. The real transaction begins after agreement, inside the finance office. Dealer scripts show this phase produces more profit than the R-Vee itself. Loan terms stretch quietly. Interest compounds invisibly. A 7-year note becomes 10. Monthly numbers look calm while totals explode. Protection plans return. Service contracts reappear. Each signature adds cost. By the time documents print, totals can climb $15,000 beyond the handshake price. This stage works because fatigue replaces skepticism. Decisions feel final. They are not. The paperwork phase reveals where real money changes hands. Financing often pays. Dealers more than the R-Vee. Money shifts quietly once financing enters the room. Dealers earn reserve bonuses from lenders for each R-Vee loan they place. Bank agreements show payouts between 1 and 3% of the financed amount. On a $100,000 note, that becomes $3,000 earned instantly. That can exceed profit on the unit itself. Cash deals remove this income stream. Financed deals enhance it. That is why loan discussions feel persistent. Terms stretch longer. Rates inch higher. Focus moves to monthly comfort. Total cost fades. This system rewards paper, not metal. Longer terms make those earnings look harmless, while damage accelerates underneath. Long loan terms hide rapid depreciation. Long terms feel gentle. That softness hides damage. When a R-Vee is financed, over 8 or 10 years, depreciation outruns principal immediately. National Automobile Dealers Association resale curves show average values dropping 20 to 30% in the first 12 months alone. Payments look steady. Equity vanishes fast. After 1 year, many balances exceed market value by tens of thousands of dollars. Selling becomes difficult. Trading becomes expensive. This trap works because time stretches pain. Shorter terms expose truth sooner. Longer terms delay it. Dealers know this math well. That is why term extensions appear helpful. They are not. That hidden loss becomes visible the moment value is questioned. Many deals go negative. Within the first year, equity disappears faster than most expect. Within the first year, many R-Vee deals slide underwater. Trade and appraisals tell the story. Units purchased at $120,000 often return offers near $90,000 after 12 months. Loan balances rarely fall that quickly. Interest front loads payments. Principal barely moves. The gap becomes negative equity, measured in tens of thousands. That limits options. Selling hurts. Trading costs cash. Refinancing tightens. This outcome is not rare. It is common. Dealers understand this curve. Buyers usually learn later. That knowledge gap is expensive. Trade figures are then used to soften the shock without fixing the math. Trade-in over-allowances are optical illusions. That generous trade number feels comforting. It is usually theater. Dealers use over-allowances to shift math without changing reality. An older R-Vee, valued at $50,000, suddenly becomes $65,000 on paper. The new unit price quietly rises to match. Internal deal sheets show this balancing act clearly. The net difference stays identical. Perception improves. Cost does not. This tactic works best when negative equity exists. The inflated allowance masks the gap. Payments appear smoother. Total debt grows. Walking away feels impossible. Once paperwork starts, always compare out the door totals, not trade figures alone. Distraction plays its role long before numbers ever appear. Buyers focus on floor plans, not structure. People fall in love standing inside, not underneath. Floor plans sell emotion fast. Slide outs, islands, theater seating. Structure stays hidden. Frame welds, roof decking, sealant quality. Dealer training emphasizes walking paths, not construction diagrams. A R-Vee with a perfect layout can hide weak joints and thin materials. Repair invoices prove this later. Structural issues cost tens of thousands to correct. Floor plans cost nothing to admire. That imbalance favors the sale. Buyers feel satisfied early. Problems surface years later. Always inspect bones before furniture. Layout excitement fades quickly. Structural mistakes linger longer. Attention shifts inside, while critical checks are quietly rushed past. Walkthroughs are often rushed deliberately. Delivery day feels like a victory lap. But it is a trap. Walkthroughs move fast by design. Lights flip on. Slides extend. Paperwork waits. Dealer schedules allot limited minutes, not hours. That speed reduces questions. Missed issues shift responsibility. Once accepted, repairs move to service. Industry delivery logs show average walkthroughs under 45 minutes. Complex R-Vee systems need hours. Water pumps, seals, electrical loads, small flaws hide. Leverage exists before acceptance only. Slow it down. Inspect deliberately. Document everything. A rushed walkthrough protects the deal, not the buyer. Anything missed there resurfaces later in a very different department. Service departments operate as profit centers. Service sounds supportive? The math says otherwise. Inside most dealerships, the service department is a standalone profit engine. Labor rates now average $150 per hour, according to dealer association reports. Warranty work reimburses slowly. Customer pay work comes first. Wait. Times stretch weeks. Storage fees appear quietly. Diagnostic charges stack. A minor leak inspection can cost $500 before repairs begin. Parts markups add more. A R-Vee under warranty still generates revenue through inspections and adjustments. Delays discourage complaints. Bills normalize quickly. This system rewards volume, not speed. Understanding this changes expectations. That structure depends on buyers accepting regret as final. Buyer's remorse is built into dealer math. Regret is not an accident in this business. Dealer forecasts quietly assume a slice of early dissatisfaction. Sales projections shown at industry conferences reference churn within the first 12 months. Once a R-Vee leaves the lot, returns vanish. Cooling off periods rarely apply. That reality removes post-sale risk for dealers. Emotional purchases close faster and question less. Regret later never unwinds contracts. It becomes service visits, payments, and depreciation. This math stays stable, predictable, profitable. Knowing this reframes timing immediately. Wait slows emotion. Emotion fuels mistakes. Urgency exists to prevent that realization from arriving too early. Limited time. Sales rarely are. Urgency sells faster than logic. Limited time sales feel rare, but calendars tell another story. Dealer promotion schedules repeat every 30 days, sometimes every 15. End of month, end of quarter. Holiday events cycle predictably. Internal marketing plans confirm these offers reset quietly once banners come down. The same R-Vee returns with identical incentives. Just new wording. Waiting does not remove opportunity. It improves position. Pressure exists to rush decisions before careful math happens. That pressure protects margin. Recognizing repetition restores control. The clock is rarely real. It is a tool. The questions asked under pressure reveal far more than intended. Dealer questions reveal buyer leverage. Questions sound harmless. They are not. Early questions map leverage instantly. Asking about monthly payments signals flexibility. Asking about trade timing signals urgency. Dealer-customer relationship management notes log this behavior in real time. Sales training manuals confirm response paths. Change based on phrasing. Mentioning budget caps narrows options. Mentioning timeframes raises pressure. Silence preserves options. When a R-Vee discussion starts with numbers, control shifts away. When it starts with availability, control stays balanced. This is psychology, not attitude. Choose words carefully. They cost nothing up front and save thousands later. Anchors then reset expectations before real discussion begins. First offers are designed to be rejected. That first number on the table is not meant to stick. It is an anchor. Dealer negotiation training teaches starting high to reset expectations downward. When a R-Vee opens at $130,000, later drops feel generous. Internal sales manuals describe this sequence clearly. Rejection is expected. Acceptance is not. Each concession feels earned, even when margins remain intact. This tactic shortens negotiation length and increases close rates. Knowing this removes emotional reaction. Countering calmly preserves leverage. Ignore the anchor. Focus on final totals only. Behind the scenes, pricing signals move long before retail reacts. Dealers see market shifts before retail buyers. Pricing does not change at retail first. It moves quietly upstream. Dealers watch wholesale auction lanes daily. When R-Vees stop clearing, alarms trigger. Auction reports show prices slipping weeks before lot stickers move. That lag is intentional. Retail holds, while demand tests. Dealers react early by freezing orders and tightening incentives. Buyers see discounts later. This is why sudden drops feel abrupt. They were planned earlier. Understanding this timing prevents chasing false bargains. Wait for wholesale confirmation before acting. Public events reinforce confidence, while private numbers tell another story. R-Vee shows our lead. Collection events. Walking into a show feels like opportunity. Behind the scenes, it is data harvest. Dealers track badge scans, inquiry cards, and follow-up rates. Internal reports show conversion happens weeks later, not on show floors. Prices rarely drop during events. They hold firm. Inventory displayed is often pre-sold or allocated already. A R-Vee shown today becomes a call tomorrow. Names enter customer relationship management systems immediately. Follow-ups intensify. Urgency increases. The show creates heat, not deals. Knowing this prevents impulse commitments. Attend to observe, not to buy. Confidence fades quickly once the negotiation floor is reached. Negotiation has a hard floor. Every deal has a stopping point you never see. Dealers calculate a walkaway number before talks begin. That number blends invoice cost, floor plan interest, and lender requirements. Internal. Worksheets show profit disappearing below that line. When a R-Vee reaches this floor, conversations stall politely. Managers appear. Phone calls happen. Silence stretches. This is not drama. It is math enforcing limits. Pushing past this point ends deals entirely. Knowing when you hit the floor saves time and protects leverage. Walking away keeps options open. Time pressure determines whether that floor ever moves. For deeper, data-backed R-Vee market truths like this, subscribe now. New investigations are coming that explain timing, pricing pressure, and dealer behavior before it hits headlines. Staying subscribed keeps you informed before decisions cost real money for everyone watching. Rushed purchases cost the most. Deadlines change everything. When time pressure enters, leverage exits, end-of-month targets, expiring trips, or family schedules compress decisions. Dealer sales logs show higher closing prices when buyers announce firm dates. A rushed R-Vee purchase skips. Comparison and slows resistance. Discounts shrink. Fees stick. Financing stretches. That urgency benefits one side only. Waiting even 7 days often produces softer terms. 30 days reshapes negotiations. Pressure feels temporary, cost becomes permanent. Calm restores balance. Slow timelines invite concessions. Fast timelines invite mistakes. Recognizing this shift protects thousands before signatures dry. Experience changes how that pressure is handled. First-time transactions generate higher profit. Experience changes outcomes more than price. Sales teams track buyer history closely. First-time transactions generate higher margins with fewer objections. Internal close rate data shows seasoned shoppers negotiate longer and decline add-ons more often. Newer R-Vee buyers trust guidance and move faster. That trust converts into revenue. Fees stick, warranties sell, financing stretches. This is not insult, it is pattern. Familiarity reduces surprise. Surprise drives profit. Learning the process once saves money forever. Treat every deal like a second purchase. Ask slower questions. Verify totals. Pricing reacts not to policy, but to behavior. Market adjustments are flexible. Price tags look fixed. They are not. Market adjustment lines move quietly based on behavior. Dealer pricing logs show identical R-Vee units changing numbers within days. When traffic slows, adjustments soften. When urgency appears, they harden. This is reactive pricing, not policy. A $5,000 adjustment can disappear overnight without announcement. Asking too early freezes it. Waiting invites revision. Dealers watch foot traffic, inquiry volume, and close ratios hourly. Pricing responds accordingly. This flexibility rewards patience. It punishes haste. Understanding this dynamic prevents chasing false urgency. Absence speaks louder than interest in this environment. Silent buyers create dealer anxiety. Silence is uncomfortable for sales teams. When calls stop, and Emails go unanswered. Pressure builds internally. Dealer dashboards track stalled leads daily. Customer relationship management reports flag inactive R-Vee prospects after 7 days. Managers intervene. Incentives loosen. Follow-ups multiply. This anxiety grows when inventory ages and floor plan costs climb. Silence shifts leverage without confrontation. It signals patience, not disinterest. Responding slowly changes tone and pricing. Urgent replies harden positions. Delayed replies soften them. This tactic costs nothing and saves money. Use quiet intentionally. Let numbers move first. When silence spreads, stress shows itself in pricing. Discounts signal stress, not generosity. Discounts rarely signal kindness. They signal pressure. When cash flow tightens, price cuts appear. Dealer cash flow statements show operating lines strained during slow seasons. Floor plan interest continues daily. Inventory ages. Bills arrive regardless of sales. A discounted R-Vee often reflects stress, not opportunity. Cutting $10,000 today prevents paying interest tomorrow. That math drives behavior. Buying during stress windows matters more than chasing headline savings. Early discounts can precede deeper drops. Patience exposes trajectory. Reacting too fast absorbs risk meant for dealers. Next comes the moment when demand disappears entirely, forcing the strongest concessions behind quiet doors. Complete demand drop forces decisions. Promotions never do. The best deals appear when demand disappears. Empty showrooms change everything. When foot traffic dries up, leverage flips fast. Dealer sales reports show volume collapsing during off-season weeks. Phones stop ringing. Inventory keeps aging. Floor plan charges continue daily. That imbalance forces movement. A R-Vee that held firm in spring softens quietly in late summer. Discounts deepen, fees loosen. Managers approve exceptions. This window appears when demand disappears, not when promotions shout, waiting for. Silence beats chasing sales events. Fewer shoppers mean fewer alternatives. That reality shifts power. At that point, financing takes priority over product. This moment rewards patience and punishes haste every single time. Dealers sell financing before product. Financing decisions matter more than the R-Vee itself. Dealers design deals around loan structure first, product second. Internal revenue reports show predictable income from interest reserves and back-end incentives. The R-Vee simply anchors paperwork. Longer terms, higher rates, and rolled fees generate stable profit. That is why discussions drift toward payments instead of totals. Small monthly numbers hide large lifetime costs. Control returns when financing is separated from negotiation. Agree on price before loans appear. Timing financing last protects leverage, value loss, then arrives faster than most expect. This sequence determines outcomes more reliably than any advertised discount ever will. Most buyers lose value before the first trip. Value loss begins the moment paperwork clears. Before the first trip, depreciation already hits. National Automobile Dealers Association resale data shows average R-Vee values dropping 20 to 30% within the first 12 months. That slide starts immediately. Tires touch pavement and value falls. Loan balances barely move early. Interest loads front. Equity evaporates quietly. Many discover this only when curiosity turns into a trade inquiry. Offers arrive far below expectation. The gap feels shocking. It is predictable. Accepting this reality changes timing. Buying later reduces loss. Buying slower preserves options. Timing becomes the final variable that changes outcomes entirely. Timing matters more than negotiation. Timing beats negotiation every time. Price arguments feel productive, but cycles decide outcomes. Wholesale auction data moves first. Retail pricing follows later. When R-Vee volume stalls upstream, leverage builds quietly downstream. Buying during the wrong window costs more than a weak counteroffer. Waiting through slow months allows inventory to age and floor plan pressure to mount. That pressure forces concessions no argument can create. Negotiation skill matters, but timing multiplies it. Acting early absorbs risk. Acting late captures relief. Understanding cycles protects cash. One well-timed purchase can save tens of thousands compared to a negotiated mistake. All of this points toward one unavoidable conclusion. R-Vee dealers sell timing, not bargains. Everything leads here. Dealers do not sell bargains. They sell timing. Inventory pressure, floor plan interest, and demand cycles decide outcomes before negotiation begins. A R-Vee discounted today was overpriced yesterday. The calm buyer waits while numbers shift. Silence builds leverage. Time weakens resistance. Buying late captures relief already priced in. Buying early absorbs stress meant for dealers. Data from auctions, lender, reports, and inventory aging all point one direction. Patience beats persuasion. Timing protects money when emotion cannot. This is the final advantage. Control time, and the deal follows. Rush, and the system profits instead of you. That truth decides winners before signatures appear. If this video changed how you see R-Vee dealers, let me know in the comments. I read every one. Hit like if this saved you from an expensive mistake. And subscribe if you want more real, data-backed R-Vee market breakdowns before everyone else hears about them.